The 5 best 2024 to reduce mold, mildew, and more, tested by us. To help you find the right dehumidifier for your bedroom, garage, or other humid spaces like a damp basement, we tested 27 of the best dehumidifiers, many for up to 6 months in our homes across the country, including Alabama, Iowa, New Jersey, New York, and California. We used these dehumidifiers daily through some of the most humid times of the year, and noted their performance and how easy they were to maintain. We evaluated each dehumidifier based on ease of setup and use, effectiveness, design and features, and overall value. We found that before you get started, you need to know your room size and current humidity level, the amount of moisture in the air. This will help you determine how big of a tank you need and how quickly you need moisture removed, moisture removal rate or moisture removal capacity. Another thing to think about before you buy a dehumidifier is whether you want a model with a pump system that can empty into a sink or tub or a continuous drainage setup for floor drains if you don't want to empty the tank. Number 1. Best overall, Honeywell 30 Pint Smart Dehumidifier. Overall, the best dehumidifier we tested is Honeywell Smart Energy Star Dehumidifier. In addition to a nice design, we found that it did a great job at whisking moisture away and, after the very first use, the air became noticeably drier. Plus, it has a handle and 4 small wheels that make it easy to move around. The unit came with helpful directions and was simple to assemble, only taking around 20 minutes to get it up and running. Once we switched it on, it started working almost immediately. We like that this is a smart dehumidifier that comes with an app to download on your phone or tablet, so you can control and monitor the machine with ease. The app keeps tabs on moisture levels, and you can set it to turn on automatically once the room has reached a certain level of humidity. It even has voice control and is compatible with Amazon Alexa. The unit has 2 fan settings, low and high, that you can also control via the app, and we appreciated that the noise level is low, with a light hum at only 51 decibels. There's also an energy-saving timer, as well as sleep mode, auto-defrost, auto-restart, and automatic shut-off settings. Audible beeps will alert you that the unit needs maintenance. If you're not going to be using the drainage hose, it's worth noting that the collection tank is rather small and will need regular emptying. However, this makes it easier to empty as it's not so heavy, and you'll also be notified when the tank is getting full. The machine will beep and turn on a red light, and you'll also get a notification from the app. How it performed after 6 months. The dehumidifier still exceeds all of our expectations, even after months of regular use. While testing this dehumidifier over the summer, the device was so effective that we needed to empty the tank multiple times a day, so you may want to opt for the drainage hose. We appreciated the app, which allows us to change settings from our phone and alerts us when the tank is full or needs to be cleaned. Number 2. Best dehumidifier for basement, Frigidaire 50 Pint Dehumidifier. 4,500 square foot coverage. Ideal for large rooms and basements. Although this Frigidaire unit is significantly more expensive than other options, you certainly get what you pay for. Overall, we like the thoughtful design and durable construction. Plus, there's a handle on the top and wheels for rolling it around, and it is easy to clean. The dehumidifier features an easy-to-read control screen, 3 different emptying options, and control settings. The machine is also fairly quiet while running. As this is a very efficient machine, we found the tank getting quite full every 12 hours, but you can also choose to continuously drain the dehumidifier through a drainage hose or even pump the liquid up and out, say through a basement window. It only took us 15 minutes to unbox, but note that you may need an extra set of hands as the 47-pound unit may be a bit heavy for some. It comes already assembled, minus connecting a drain hose. The user manual was helpful, thorough, and easy to understand, with pictures and clear, simple instructions. Once switched on, it only took a couple of hours before we could feel an improvement in the air's humidity level. During testing, we felt that emptying the tank was easy enough. We would have liked a handle, but there are indents on either side of the tank to grip the edge and pull it out. It slides into the dehumidifier like a drawer into a dresser. Even though there is a clear lid on the top with a handle, and gaps in the corners to allow for pouring, there was still some splashing when it was full, something you might want to consider if using it in a carpeted room. To clean the unit, you have to pop out the handle, and then jiggle around the clear lid for it to come up, so you can access the basin. It was a little tricky to wash the corners but still achievable. Putting it back together is foolproof, as the unit won't work until the tank is securely in place. The filter is clearly labeled, and the guard snaps in and out easily. A red light flashes on the control panel when it's time to dump the tank, and when it's full, the unit shuts off. There's also a clear vertical window running the height of the tank on the front, with a red float that rises as the water does. The built-in humidistat can be set to turn off at a certain level, although it will shut off if the tank is full regardless, and it was accurate and aligned with our external hygrometer's readings. If you can use the continuous drain feature, this machine is practically effortless. It only takes 60 seconds to connect a suitable hose, and you'll never have to worry about emptying it or the machine turning off unless you've preset it. How it performed after 6 months. We've been using the dehumidifier continuously in our basement and garage for months, letting it drain out an attached drainage hole. The wheels have made it especially easy to roll out of our way when it's not in use. The filter hasn't required a change yet, and we haven't seen any mold or buildup arise. Number 3. Best Small Dehumidifier, EvaDry EDV 1100 Whisper Quiet 16-ounce Dehumidifier. Perfect for small spaces, the EvaDry Electric Petite Dehumidifier is an effective, compact, and affordable option that reduces humidity quickly. We tested this unit in a 10 by 10 foot bedroom in Des Moines, Iowa, and noticed a difference in the humidity in just under 4 hours. 4 hours. Although it doesn't have any special features and can't be programmed, it simply has an on-off switch. We found it easy to keep an eye on the small 16-ounce water tank, plus it has an indicator light that turns red when full. The smaller size means you can keep it on a shelf or out-of-the-way location, unlike the Honeywell 30-pint Smart Energy Star Dehumidifier, our best overall recommendation, which requires floor space. We noticed it was very quiet, which also makes it a great option for small spaces. 2. The tank slides in and out easily, and is a breeze to clean. You can't set this model up for continuous use, so this is best for occasional use, when you need to adjust the humidity level in a smaller space. We used this dehumidifier every day for 6 months, in a small bedroom, emptying it consistently once a week, so take that into consideration, if that seems like more work than you want to do. We noticed a difference in the air quality, in our bedroom over time, and felt that it helped relieve our allergies, and even our cat's allergies. We've cleaned it once a week with water, it has no filter and have found no buildup in the tank. Despite its limitations, we do think this model is a great option at under $100, the lowest price on our list. Number 4. Best Dehumidifier for Bedrooms, HOMELab's 4,500 square feet Wi-Fi-enabled dehumidifier with pump. Any dehumidifier is unlikely to win a design award, but the HOMELab's 50-pint with pump looks good, and has a super simple menu system. You can change the humidification target level at 1% variations. I preferred the HOMELab's menu to the Honeywell, as I found the icon-only buttons unclear with the Honeywell model. The HOMELab uses text and icons, and I could quickly know what each button did without requiring me to check the web. The HOMELab's dehumidifier has a high-quality mesh that stops large particles and insects from entering the cooling coils. There is also an alert to inform you when to keep this clean, which alerts me every 3 months. It also performed well in our moisture removal and energy tests. The HOMELab's 4,500 square feet Wi-Fi-enabled dehumidifier with pump wasn't a top performer in these 2 tests, but its performance was still better than average. It's very quiet. The HOMELab's 4,500 square feet Wi-Fi-enabled dehumidifier with pump does have slightly more compressor noise than our top 2 picks, and it has a side exit exhaust which doesn't mask compressor noise, as well as the top exhausts of the Mildew and Frigidaire. But, in terms of raw measured dB numbers, the HOMELab's is technically the quietest dehumidifier in our top 3. The HOMELab's 4,500 square feet Wi-Fi-enabled dehumidifier with pump doesn't remove moisture as fast, and isn't as energy efficient as our top 2 picks, but its performance was still better than average and it comes with a great warranty. We recommend this model if warranty length is especially important to you. Number 5. Best Smart Dehumidifier, Mildew 50-pint Cube Dehumidifier. We were thrilled with the overall performance and unique, space-saving design of the Midea Cube 50 Pint Smart Dehumidifier. It's packed with features that are similar to other models we tested, but its size, moisture removal capacity, and remote monitoring features make it the standout option for our best smart category. Once you've mastered the onboard controls on this dehumidifier, you can upgrade your experience with the corresponding smartphone app and even connect this model to a smart home hub like Amazon Alexa and Google Home. In the app, you can see live readings of your home's humidity and the amount of water in the tank, and you can adjust all of the dehumidifier's levels. Some of our other favorite dehumidifiers also have an app, but none of them are quite as comprehensive as this Midea model. You can remotely change pretty much everything, from changing the fan speed to resetting your preferred humidity level. Just make sure you are setting it up in an area that has Wi-Fi, as some basements might not have the best reception. Thankfully, the instruction manual offers clear guidance on all of the settings and control panel functions, since this has a bit of a complicated design. While we were initially confused about how this model sits on its water bucket, we quickly realized there are helpful guide stickers to line up the correct sides. It was easy to remove the top control panel of the unit when we needed to empty the water tank. Instead of a bucket that slides out and needs to be carried, you can simply roll the water tank to a sink, saving you from having to carry a sloshing water tank. We tested both the bucket and the continuous drain features of this unit. If you want to use the continuous drain function on this dehumidifier, you simply remove the water tank from the bottom and add the drainage hose, which is included when you purchase this model. However, the hose was a bit short for our needs, so we used our own. But we like that it allows you to thread a hose into the connector or use a piece of tubing, depending on what you have handy. After trying out both draining options, we used this dehumidifier in a basement in the continuous drain mode only, and found the filter very easy to clean. Thanks to this unit, even during exceptionally humid summer months in New Jersey, our basement's humidity never went above 50%, which was very impressive. We ran into a small annoyance when using this model in continuous drain mode, in that the hose connects under the unit, so you lose the ability to move it around using the wheels. This configuration also has an adverse impact on the space-saving design, but we love the convenience of not having to empty it ourselves. Our only other concern with this dehumidifier is that it started showing signs of mildew growth much faster than other models we've tested. We recommend cleaning the water tank whenever you empty it to help combat this. We suspect that the mold growth issue is caused by the fan that sits directly on top of the dehumidifier, which takes in much more air than other models that don't have an external fan. If you opt to run in continuous mode, then this isn't a concern at all.